to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Leonard, 145
We don't care about your background.
Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the great Terrence.
All right, what's going on, chat?
For 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, presenting one of the
Get these hands warmed up.
The Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world.
I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Trippy G. Am I in gold yet? Not on this account. Not on the live account.
Here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the
We got Nat in the building.
Bud Crawford.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
It's cooled down a little bit.
Goodbye, baby. All right, let's work. Let's work. Let's work. Like the stream as I come in here. See if we can take this man's. Oh, it's a brand new Bud Crawford. All that. You like to throw, don't you, chat?
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice exchange here from both men.
Okay. Low again.
The fans have been waiting all day for this one, and they are highly hydrated. What an environment it's going to be tonight underneath the stars.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. Can't they be prepared for this? These fighters, this is going to be so hard, so different.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back.
That's the combo you did, right? Let me add to that.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. He missed with that jab. That uppercut doesn't get through. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
I think I see the way. What's good, Sendo? Got Berlin in here. We got the Vogue. The Vogue? The Vague? The Vogue? Dog? I don't know how to say your name, Brody. What's good, Vacers? About to switch this whole shit. Hold the fucking phone. What's good, Vizzy?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make
Oh, God.
your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I like this. There we go. Got him. Told you I saw the way. Finest is no longer just a voice. We have transcended. Actually, I had to de-evolve because I was up in the I was above the 3rd dimensional realm, but then I had to come down. You know. Use power punches at all. I just did.
Instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change.
Got him. It's a little bit of an angle. I gotta buy a fucking electric cord or something, chat, cause all we getting is goddamn pluggers. Come on, dog.
So they will throw in in the towel. The corner has...
Gets 2 flashes and he just well, he surrendered. So I respect that one a lot more. My boy Wolfpack. What's good, DJ? All right. Maybe 1 or 2 more wins and we should be silver too. It is what it is. Let me see if I think I still, hold on. Let me play that for you, DJ. Got you.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
That's for DJ. All right, let's work. Is that a young Canelo or old one? They're both there, actually. He said, thanks, Bay, in the chat. Whatever you say, my little honeydew melon. About to make it super awkward. But you wasn't expecting that. Whoa, it's crazy. Got him. I thought I'd never see the day. Listen, I didn't think I'll see the day either. What's good, Arachnid? Oh my God. Oh God. Twitch.tv says get money 24 and 2. I meant, bro, it was autocorrect. Oh, okay. Right. That's what I meant too, because you know I wasn't saying it to me. I was just, you know. Ah! Oh God. Imagine being a Twitch streamer and also a lag monster. Oh my God. You like that body uppercut? Got him. I mean, bro, it was autocorrect. Flirting with another man, this crazy work. I flirt with anybody, man. I'm like Jack Harlow. You know? Flirting doesn't mean anything's gonna actually happen, you know? Alright, what do we got? What do we got, T-Money? Oh my God. Look at the combination. You like that body uppercut, chat? I can't support Bud wearing those green gloves with that gear. I mean, his name is Money, so it fits his persona, you know? The real Bud would never, but, you know. Gotta put on for Team YouTube, man, even though we also have a Twitch. Hold that. Whew. Now what? Whew. Okay. I saw that one coming. was waiting for you if you do that again. Should have put his ass out. I'll take it. We up. He's working that trade, keeping you on your toes. He can't match your boxing, no. Hopefully, that's where the IQ difference comes in. He's gonna be out there dressed like a 2007 UFC fighter. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got me to the body there. What rank are you, brother? I'm silver 3-ish on this account. I think my highest was gold 3. I don't know if it's over or not. Good Sugar Ray on YouTube. I would agree with that. Got him back in blood. I thought you had him right there. Don't worry, it ain't sweet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's never sweet. Too many people quitting games and losing ranks points when they quit system and it needs to be fixed. We gotta wait till December, Sean. But I feel you on that. Oh boy, boy, that should have sent his ass straight to the round. Come on, freak. What are they talking about? Ooh. Good uppercut. He was close to being down too. One more punch. Go crazy, King. Telling me to go crazy. I need you to go crazy. Got him. It's like the 4 fucking knockdown. Stay down, man. He's up. One more like? Yes, sir. Liked and already subscribed. My boy Chester Hot Fries. I'm going crazy. I got my drink on you and the TV. We outside pay-per-view. Okay. Shit, I gotta go crazy now. I gotta bring the dub in. I'm gonna see if I can get the job done here. Boy. Woo. Literally cannot move. That was weird. Decent going crazy. Get me out of the goddamn pocket. Oh boy. Woo. Sounds like a nice kickback. Can't lose on the kickback. Woo. Close one. I'm done at 3, so how many people up at 4 knockdowns? Yeah, if I go down again, I'm cooked. First, bro, when they rushing into the pocket, I tried to Sean and I got cooked. I came here for you, no diddy. Hey, yo. He said I locked you and I want you. It was good velocity. Oh, God. No, fuck. Woo. I had to lock in to get up from that one. That was some bullshit. Woo. Get the hell off me. Do I take the knee, chat? Close one. Oh my God, the decent going nuts. I'm done, chat. I'm done. I'm done, chat. I let the kickback down. Oh God, I let the kickback down. I'm sorry. I didn't put on for Team YouTube, man. I just couldn't see the punches towards the end, man. How do you push? Click R3. I'm Sorry, Chad, I let you down. I gotta take some time to go figure it out with the family. Nah, let's get it in next one. Don't worry, we'll get it back in blood. First game, worst game. First game, worst game. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot how to take the knee. In your opinion, what's the best boxing matchup at 154 that can be made? I don't know, man. It's tough to say.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham.
Yeah, it's harder time to push though when they're kind of like warping towards you, you know. So it's just part of the desync. Crawler versus Crawford. No, that's a one-sided beating. How's you supposed to grind and rank when it's near impossible to get a win without someone quitting? That's what it means to grind, man. It's not about the results, it's about the grind. Lomachenko is ass in this game. Definitely don't use him in rank.
Straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Misses with that jab.
First time I lost in like 3 days, chat.
Used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
Desync feeling strong right now.
You want to say I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Why did he switch to southpaw as Canelo? You gonna try to cheese me? Go ahead, let's do it. Okay. Got him. I gotta get it back in blood. I gotta get it back in blood. What's my record? It's not crossplay at the moment. On this account. 27-7. Turn it off. Go ahead. Just hit the unplug. Turn that shit off. He's gonna switch back after a few seconds. He said no. He said no, Mas. He said no. Spamming matches are always funny. He said one knockdown. He said I will not stand for this. How about them Steelers? Listen, man, between my Jets getting smoked and my Giants only getting a fucking field goal yesterday, I don't want to talk about it, you know? Plus, Darkside put belt to ass to me in fantasy. All my receivers came up empty. Stephon Diggs underperformed. It was a bad week, and then I didn't get Cooper Kupp back this week. So, I mean, I was cooked. I knew when I didn't get Cooper Kupp back, I knew I was cooked. It was over for me, dog. If you want to go southpaw, you go with the true goats of the game, Hobie Price. I should get some Hobie Price in action. Wait, chat, I picked Crawford? Me? I thought I picked Leonard, chat. How about LeBron James? I don't like LeBron, man. I'm not a LeBron guy. I've always been a Kobe guy, so I can never just like LeBron. I just can't. You train yourself at all, bro? Back in the day, way back in the day. I'm retired now. I'm a full-time content creator. I only do virtual boxing now, unless if it's life situation on the line. You walking with your girl down the block, and somebody decides to palm her whole ass. That's the only time you're gonna see me throwing hands. All right, chat. I'm out here with the D-Generation X green. What the? Hey, yo, bro, pull the plug immediately. What? He surrendered. He said, nah, I'm good. I'll take the dub, though. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I ain't complaining. That had to be the quickest, by far, that had to be the quickest one. Hey, chat, I got 2 wins back-to-back in, like, less than 5 seconds. You are a bad man. Listen, man. Sim Academy, we warmed up now, man. The hands is good to go. So we here. You already knew what it was. And now we get to play with Ray Leonard. But I swear to God, chat, I did not. I swear to God, by all means, I didn't pick Crawford. Hey, PC's where the dog's at. Listen, man, I already made my stamp on PC during early access. I got nothing to prove there. I got nothing to prove here, and I got nothing to prove on Xbox. I don't got shit to prove anywhere, because I just don't give a fuck. Right now, it's Season 0, desync. We got lag switches. We got people quitting left and right. If my record was actually what it should be, I should be like 70 and 7 right now, man. The amount of matches I done played on stream. Like, the amount of people who plugged on me, like, I should be like 70 and 7 if we're being realistic. I was like 70 and 3 in early access. I don't got shit to. I'm on the P5, Tiana. He quit mid combo. I'm sniping now. I bet. Oh, DJ, when we gonna get that content, man? I don't want no Toon Squad violence, but when we gonna see some content, man? I need you to come in and take over. Wish I was home. I'll run the fade. Or would you now? You know you will have to be a channel member in order to run the fade, right? Alright, what you got for me, Nello? Oh, God. He said I got the overhand for you. What you got? Now I see him out here throwing his power jab. So I said, okay, hold the reverse 1-2. What did it do? I got power too, man. Okay. Oh, God. He doubled that shit. Let me show you mine. Oh, God. Let me not show you mine. Oh, God. My body. Got him.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Jab misses.
Hold that.
Swing and a miss with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Oh, my Lord. When they update the game, I've been streaming on TikTok going undefeated as I normally do. Okay. Let me not say anything else. Do you think there is a way the community can force ESBC to Steel City's hand to make the update sooner? I wonder would they drop it sooner if they seen a player decline. No. I'm pretty sure they're expecting a player decline, and we can't force their hand as a community to do something that they're not ready to do. Simply put, if they could put out an update faster, they probably would, because back in early access, they would be dropping patches as soon as they could. But you got to understand now that they're on console, the rules kind of changed of how you update games on a console compared to just on Steam update. So I'm sure the issue that they're facing is complicated, or they would have fixed it already. So I don't think there's any way we can face it. Oh, you don't fade. Oh, you don't fade your subscribers. I do. I fade my channel members. But right now we on the rank grind. We have days when we're dedicated to playing subscribers, but channel members can run the fade at any time. They invest in me the same way you guys who subscribe invest in me, but you know, they pay a little extra. But on days when we're playing subs, then we run the fades with all the subs. Where's the likes, man? That is a good question, Sendo. Why we ain't liking the stream and we got 69 in here? Y'all out here being freaky as hell. 69 of y'all in here, and we don't have 69 subs. You also have to pay for console patches a lot of the time. Steam you can update for free. Sometimes on console patches cost 40K, so you patch less on console and patch bigger. Oh, that's lame, Tiana. That channel members get benefits that regular subscribers don't. Subscribers still get benefit. They get great information, but you know. We just gotta have our days for that. You know, we can't be out here describe. It's already hard enough to get gold, so I gotta do a lot of games with the pluggers. What are your sleeper fighters in this game? So a lot of people look at like sleeper fighters, or they look for picks that are sleepers, but they're not really. It's not really too much you could say about sleepers because the stat difference in this game is not overcome. You can't overcome it with skill all the time. The player has to be extremely bad. That's just the nature of combat sport games. But fighters that are bad that are worse overalls that you can be competitive with will be Sergio Martinez, Carl Froch. Roy at heavyweight during early access was a problem. But in general, you gotta pick meta, man, especially if you're playing ranked. Now, if you're having fun in quick fight, like, you know, I played all Taro Gotti yesterday against a yo. What's about to say? What the? What was that? Somebody explain that. It was like he was going down. They made the audio for he went down, but then he stood up on his feet, and then we rocked him. That one was weird. But yeah, there's not a lot of sleeper picks. Another one. Oh my God! Another one. Just look. Every single time, man. He just like pull the plug on the fucking operation. Another one. Goddamn quitting. But yeah, the thing I've been stressing for the longest, right? Back to my point. When it comes to the community, you always gonna have to find the matches where she was Ray Rob. We want to like not pick the OP shit. But when the game is as laggy as it is and all these other things, you gotta arm yourself, man. Y'all like to go into court with no documents, no evidence, and just try to convince the jury with no evidence. Y'all like, you can't do that. You know, you gotta arm yourself when you go against spammers, especially. That makes sense. I had no clue patches cost that much. I knew. First of all, what's good, CJ? I don't think they could fix spammers. Always have been spammers. Just pray they fix power punches to the stamina level. They'll always be spammers, so get comfortable. The easiest way to fix spammers is to stop letting them break your block. Just take away the block bar. I guarantee you fix it. You fix you give yourself defensive options for every spam that there is. You fix the spam. That's how you fix spam. It's not hard to fix spamming. Look, let me explain this to you guys, right? Fight Night Champion, right? Let's take Fight Night Champion for example. There was the lean straight spammers, the sidestep uppercut spammers, and the power straight spammers, right? What was the defense against the straight right on Fight Night? You would have to time a sidestep, but you can't consistently time a sidestep, especially when they're throwing it sparingly. Now you also have auto block, so you can't manipulate the guard to get away from the spam. Now the easiest way to deal with spam would be to have a defensive option that allows you to consistently block a certain punch, right? If I take a grab spammer in a fighting game, right? If you know how to break grabs, he can spam all the grabs he wants, but you always know how to break them. So there is no problem with dealing with it. Same thing on this game. Now you have a physics-based block, you have a high block, you have a low block, right? So if you want to stop the spam from happening, he's spamming you because he knows if he breaks your guard or the punches are just randomly passing by your guard without any form or way to deal with it, you can't get away from the punch consistently. If slips work correctly, you would be able to slip the punch. If blocking was consistent and you was able to block the area that you see the incoming attack from, you could easily block the shot and then the spam wouldn't matter. Body uppercut spammers in early access were only as successful as they were because when you go downstairs to the body, it was not blocking the uppercut. So they knew as long as I keep throwing the uppercut, you're going to have some type of success. On this game, I'm going to keep winging these two, right? Because it's going to eventually land. But if the block did what it was supposed to do, which would be if I'm blocking high, the high shots gets blocked, automatically the spam wouldn't matter. So he will be forced to mix it up. So fixing spam is not hard. It's just you have to make the game change in the ways that make sense, you know? Like I always said, when it comes to the block meter, right? The block meter only favors the player who's not skilled. Do you want to fight a GOAT? No, I just want to fight people I'm playing right now in ranked. That's the only people I want to fight. So the game needs to make changes that make sense to dealing with the problems that are in the game. These problems will continue to exist as long as this meter is here. If you guys haven't checked out my latest video about what I think about Undisputed 24 hours after playing, I highly suggest it because I outlined everything that needs to be fixed. So, like I was saying back to Fight Night Champion, why the spammers were successful in that game, you could not consistently apply a defensive option to something that you knew what was coming.
Missing with the hook.
Block breaks too easily and sometimes they get through the block. That's what I'm saying. But if you have a high block, you have a low block, and then you can manipulate your guard to block certain positions of your body, right? So what the hell you need a meter for? Chat, I would love everybody in the chat to answer that question for me. What is the purpose of the block meter? If somebody in here is smart enough to explain that to me and tell me what purpose it serves, I will be thoroughly impressed. Because if the only thing that it allows people to do is to break it. This game has physics based and high-low block, and a meter is pointless, which is why I only tip hand to hand, never through the app. Low-key, you look like I don't know what I don't know what a Dantel is. What is that, sir? Can you explain it? Can you explain that to me? Let me see if I missed anything in chat. Spam will save the game until the patch comes out at least. I don't think spam will be fixed after the patch until they deal with giving players the correct defensive tools. See, spamming only exists in the game is because the players don't have tools to combat it, right? No, I don't know that streamer. I only know me. It's good to see Breezy. Wizzy, I'm waiting for you to explain what the purpose of the block meter is. Big Anime schools this guy. He probably does, but I don't really care. What's good, King? Tell Big Anime or whoever is attempting to challenge me right now to see me when the game is working properly. Then we can get it cracking.
Trying for a knockout. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That hook won't score.
You can use it as an example in a fight where there's arm damage, etc. that is impacted when blocking. If there was no block meter, then certain blocks would be gross. The base block, if you peep, blocks everything. Okay, now answer me this question, right? Watch this and watch my hand speed. See, I'm applying a mix-up. What the hell is the purpose of the block meter when you're supposed to mix somebody up? Me sitting here, if he blocks high all day and I never choose to hit him in the body, that's my fault as a player because he's clearly defending the area. But it is my job to realize where exactly he is targeting and target the area where he's not blocking. So that argument is invalid because you're supposed to be performing mix-up as a player, not sitting there trying to break past somebody's block. So you wanting a block meter because you want to keep hitting the area that's actually blocked, and you have fast-ass hands like this, there's no purpose for the block meter. That's called lack of player skill. The meter serves no purpose other than to make spammers happy, or the person who wants to keep the person who wants to keep targeting a spot like a fucking idiot and doing this and break your block. He gets rewarded for that. But the player who's actually paying attention and he's noticing this guy's only throwing hooks to my head, so I'm gonna block it, he shouldn't be punished for that. That's why I said the meter only serves the spammer. I shouldn't keep throwing punches to the same shot that's clearly getting blocked. Now I get the mix-up part, of course, but also getting punished because he's blocking and eventually he won't be able to. No, because that makes no sense. You can't keep hitting something and be like, I want you to drop your hands so that I can get my favorite punch in. I should not be able to do that and have success. This takes no skill. It takes no thought process. You want to be rewarded for being an idiot. Look at him trying. Look at the poor bastard trying to defend it. Look at that. No success. Brain dead strategy. Brain dead. If he's throwing hooks to the head, you can always move away from the hook and punish him. Right. But he should not be able to break my block in 2 to 3 hits for him just throwing bullshit. That makes no sense. That's the reason why same side spamming was so prevalent in early access. Everybody knew it. All I had to do was just keep throwing the block to the same side. Block meter is a spammer's delight. You take the block meter away from the spammer, he will have to mix it up. I explained these in text. We could chop it up in a voice chat. Your argument still wouldn't make any sense. They want to make everyone like Canelo. Canelo couldn't even break blocks consistently. Nobody breaks blocks consistently. I just watched Bivol never dropped his hands against the most dangerous power puncher in light heavyweight in Arthur Benavidez. He never dropped his hands in that entire fight. So that makes no sense. When Floyd was getting pummeled against the ropes while he was fighting Pacquiao, he never dropped his guard. His high guard stayed and remained tight. Marlon Starling, who is known for using a fucking high guard, never drops his hands. You want to know who else never drops his hands? Winky Wright never drops his hands. These are all actual boxers who are known for having their hands in the correct spot. So that fucking block meter is nothing but it's a scrub tool. And nobody can tell me any different. And every time I have this argument with people only want to defend the spammers because you know what? They like doing this. And they like being rewarded for it. I get what they're trying to do. Your arms get beat up over the course of a fight, hence the meter drains. Yeah, but you have to think about what element. Where's the skill? Where's the skill in hitting somebody in a defended position? There is none. And if you really want somebody to drop their hands, you hit them in their fucking body and you increase the body damage. This way, somebody's not sitting there holding their hands up the entire time. This way, that's when vulnerability is supposed to come in. Since everybody loves that word so much, right? Everybody loves the word vulnerability so much, right? If your hands are high like this, plus you're leaning back like this, if I hit your ass with an uppercut to the gut, that should drop you immediately. Or if I step in and I hit your ass with a 1-2 like this, should cook you immediately because you're leaning back. That's when the vulnerability is supposed to come into play. But this is the stuff we don't want to talk about. Everybody want to talk about they're the most skilled player in the game, and they want to call streamers out while doing this shit, right? You want to just keep doing this, and then playing for a goddamn counter window, right? But I'm good at the game. Look how I just did that to him. I didn't do shit. I didn't think of anything. And people were like, yo, let's play for comp. Why when you can do that? This doesn't make you good. None of that shit makes you a good player. None of it. And none of it is actual boxing. So if I just knock this guy out, but just to the fucking point my headset come off, does this make me a good player? No, it does not. It don't make me a good player. They don't know shit about boxing. That's what I'm saying. If the goal is to be the best simulation blocking or the best simulation game out there, we need to have actual elements that showcase a simulation-based game. Not one that gives all these elements for scrubs to get success. You got to make people learn the game. Proxies know about me. I don't play like that. Let's be real. Only trash players do that. Real skill over here. That's cool, Big X anime, but when there's lag and there's desync and there's ranking lag, none of this shit matters right now. Look at the percentage landed. 58% of my shots are landing while a guy is actively attempting to block. Most of the matches that you're playing, you're going to be landing 60 to 70% of your shots. 50 the least. This guy's a rare case because he was really dumb. Just sitting there throwing whatever. So when the game actually incorporates proper defense, then you can sit there and talk about being the best player or who's more skilled than who. But right now, there's too many elements that are out of your hands to determine who is the best player. So everybody going around trying to act like they're the best Deontay Wilder on the server. Deontay Wilder too easy to use, bro. There is no best player. There is no let's determine who's better than who. You can't do that right now. Until the patch actually incorporates skill, there is no best player. These rankings mean nothing. I rest my case, chat. I literally saw somebody talk. Yo, I saw a dude on Twitch yesterday. His stream title was Best Deontay Wilder. I might honestly be best Ray Rob NA. The real question is, does this patch actually fix all the problems that they brought up? I can't determine whether they're gonna fix all these things, because what they're gonna try to do, knowing Steel City Interactive, is just continue to do the same thing they've been doing. They need to completely take a hard look at this game and understand what is making certain elements of it broken. I can't say it's like me, shout out to Go1099. I can't say I'm the best UFC 5 player and I'm holding a nigga in side control dropping elbows. I can't say I'm the best player doing that. Best Spammo award right now. That's it. And then all these guys, it's funny because the combat sport community is the only community where they spamming the fuck out of each other and be like, I'm the best player. Notice all the sweats on this game are always spammers. They're always spammers. They be making these tournaments and then they be spamming the fuck out of each other. Same thing on Fight Night. I'm the best player on the server, bro. I'm the best. Side step uppercut, power straight. Back step straight, power straight. You can't be the best player doing spam. It don't make no sense. When early access was out, you can't be best player throwing uppercuts to the body talking about I'm best Larry Holmes or I'm the best player in the game. You turn in southpaw with Larry Holmes and you spamming body uppercuts. The entire Twitch community, the entire Twitch community of streamers, all be spamming the fuck out of each other talking about best player. Can't do that. And they be like, Fight Night, why you crushing me, man? Why are you saying that? Sadly, man, the players just want to win any way possible. Winning any way possible don't mean you're the best. It just means you know how to exploit. You might be the best exploiter on the server. This man is 4-0. You best believe when you drop him, he's gonna disconnect. That's what I said. I'm probably more realistically like 70-7 or something like that on this game right now. Let's see how this guy plays though. Hey yo, that last version southpaw body uppercut, like come on, man. Deontay Wilder knocking people out in one hit. Talking about I'm best Deontay Wilder. I'm the best player on the server. I'm the best player on the server. Lean back Tyson Fury. Stop it. You can't box, bro.
This is that place you want to say, I fought, I've been there, and now we are here.
Counter punching.
I agree about the Twitch, but the streamers, Eve Steve is solid. Only one I've seen that's like that. Yeah, I'm not talking about every single one. I'm talking about the majority of them now. They've been over there spamming the fuck out of each other since early access, man. Doesn't take no skill. I'm knee elbow spamming on UFC 5 talking about I'm best player. Like, no, you're not, dude. Throwing every block breaker combo in the book, I'm best player. You're not, though. It's not possible for you to be. But you can't tell these guys that. And then they get the reinforcement from the other people who do the same bullshit and be like, oh, we're all best players because there's 20 of us who all do the same thing and then say we're the best player. And having a platform definitely don't make you the best player either. I don't care if you got 900,000 subscribers and you spamming a body uppercut like this. You're not best player, bro. Sorry. Doesn't Undisputed have a perfect block? Catch and shoot was taken out of the game. It was never reinstated. And was one of the best things about this game. It needed to be fine-tuned, don't get me wrong, but it definitely helped you deal with spammers a lot. But the damage at the time and the counter damage wasn't there. And there would be certain times you'll manipulate your guard into various positions, and then the counter window will be overactive. But it was a really good tool, and it should come back at some point, because it's catch and shoot is the same thing as a parry. You talking all this shit got me logging on to throw hands. Go throw hands with them with somebody else, man. I ain't looking for no competition. I just want to get my rank to gold. I'm just here to provide entertainment for you guys. But one thing I'm not gonna say, and I know what the hell I'm talking about, man. I'm a spamologist, man. Been studying this shit for over 12 years. Got my PhD. Got my doctorates in this, man. Can't see the punch coming at you talking about I'm best on the game. Stop it. Stemming the bar should be similar to UFC where head movement will stop the consistent lean backs. Listen, bro. Let me tell you something about UFC 5 and UFC 4. They're bad games. What Steel City Interactive needs to do is to stop taking elements from bad games. They need to be innovative and be their own game. You don't need to copy another man's swag just because you see him doing something. You should be able to be your own man. You have your own design team, your own creative concepts, and you need to utilize those things. They already done something that no other boxing game has ever done. So they don't need to copy elements from a poor man's game. Like, it's not a good system. Part of the reason SCI even got in this mess is taking elements from a bad game. It's the whole point of innovation, man. First time I see Nello down, it won't be the last. It won't be the last time for me too, apparently. I cooked the spammer so bad he invited me to a private Discord tournament of spammers. That's wild. Private Discord tournament of spammers talking about I'm the best in the game. You gotta cut the cap, chat. What's good, Herbal? Did I beat someone who had a record of 56-4, but he left? Congratulations. Deal with a lot of that on UFC. Players just repeat combos they see, but no real IQ on display. And these games don't force you to have real IQ. They don't punish you for bad IQ. They don't. And that's the issue. If it was up to me and I was a creative designer for this game, you know what I would say? We need to make everything that is done make sense. And it needs to be based in something. If you're able to do one thing, you also need to be able to have a counter for that thing. Or for every one offensive option, there should probably be 2 or 3 defensive options. Because that's how it works in the sport in real life. And then how you deal with the defensive options on the offensive side? Timing. Alright, now let's get busy. I've done enough yapping. I need these knockdowns back. Look at him. Lean back.
Counterfire relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think light. Concentrate.
He didn't throw the jab there. There it goes.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Shot a match made in heaven.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Takes a deep breath, but right back into the line of fire he goes.
Ain't no way, chat.
It's been a tough, tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way.
Ain't no way, chat.
And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas.
Best player though, right? I've been in your stream so many times and you've been saying the same things forever about these games. I can't force anybody to listen to me, man. I can't. Everybody does not share my sentiment on the game. And one thing, you know, I've come to realize is that even if I know what I'm talking about, a lot of people are not going to agree with me because they like getting away with the things that they're getting away with, or they don't see any problem with it because they may not have the same level of understanding or experience. So I can't force anybody to view things the way that I do. But what I can do is I can put my ideas out there and I can share them with you guys. And if enough of us agree, maybe somebody will listen, you know? Because I know I'm making sense. But it's very hard, like, for example, right?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay.
If you smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, right? And you know cigarettes is bad for you, right? But you need it to function because it relieves your stress. You're not going to stop. You're always going to find a reason to defend cigarettes, you know? And I can tell you from playing some of these people,
They need to turn this around halfway through.
This is a bad block. If you want violence,
they get away with using the same things that we're asking to be patched. So everybody ain't going to understand it. Can you fight up close? Yeah, I've been fighting up close pretty much the whole time, man. Just pay attention. But remember, I'm playing against Canelo. I really don't want to be up close.
This is a fist fight.
I have a reach advantage, so it'll be better for me to operate like this.
And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
what recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish.
And also, a lot of times too, these people don't even recognize that what they're doing is spam. Because they're gamers before they're... Oh my god, why can I not knock this guy down? There we go. They're gamers before the actual, like, boxing fans. So, I remember I was playing this one guy on Fight Night. Really good player. And he was trying to play Fight Night like a fighting game. So his philosophy on the game was based off of fighting games. So like Street Fighter, Tekken, etc., right? Since his philosophy and his background is that, he's not really worried about the actual sport. As this guy plugs again. Got another fucking plugger, man. Another guy just turning the shit off. Right, so since we got a lot of players who play like that, and they don't actually think about the sport, they just want to have fun on a game. So you can't just make it completely sim. I knew we was in the minority as a in terms of the way that we think about the game and our understanding of the game. I knew we was in the minority because I saw somebody complaining about there being too much realism being added to 2K Sports. The fact that they showcase all the actual driven moves of the players. And the people was in there crying, talking about they're trying to make this game too realistic. The fun that I have with playing NBA 2K It's just being able to just run to random spots and just shoot threes from all over the place. And that's what makes 2K fun for them. And then there's a lot of majority of the people who agree with that sentiment. So I can't sit here and be like, yo, you got to play the sport realistically. That's not how a lot of people want to play the game. They want to play the game in an arcadish kind of way. So what can I say to that? And then the developers have to make that challenge. They have to be willing to take that risk to say, hey, you know what? We understand that everybody wants a real boxing game, but then look how the majority of the player base plays. They don't box. It's very rare to find somebody who actually knows how to box in this game, regardless to how many regardless to how many tutorials we put out, regardless to how many streams we drop. You're always gonna find somebody playing like a scrub, and there's nothing you can do about it. Did I just see you, bro, on PSN? I don't know what you mean. No game is perfect. Do you hit with the right stick? I do sometimes. Other times I like using the buttons. What's good, Miss Number One? That's because this game is built like an arcade game. If they make the game too simulation based, people are gonna cry. People are crying right now that every punch doesn't land, and that's how it works in Roblox. Every punch that you throw does not land, but then people will not like that. 100%. That's why most players spam and brawl, because they don't care about boxing. They don't know how to box, and they try to fight how they do in real life.
Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Should they reset the records after the update? Absolutely, because a lot of people aren't look how many people aren't earning their records. I play at least 15 to 20 matches on stream a day, right? And my record is 28-7. Nobody who's on that ladder has probably really earned their record, if we're being honest. Like I said, I should probably be like 70-7 or something like that right about now. Maybe even higher. I need to abandon the simulation boxing. It's impossible standing with the over 25-year-old boxing community. People always do whatever to win, and it's actually a good part about boxing games, in my opinion. I disagree highly with that. What they need to do is actually, nobody's made a simulation boxing game. You cannot name me one simulation boxing game. And you cannot make me a boxing game that works on actual boxing logic. It does not exist. They're trying to do something innovative, but then they're marketing it one way and they're adding elements that don't support that in another way. I've been in your stream so many times. You've been saying the same things forever. I read that. I don't know why Devontae Adams was targeting only 9 times. Roger had to be smoking Miz before the game. He wasn't in the zone. I don't want to talk about the Jets, man. And it's the only streamer I haven't beaten one day, regardless of the state of the game. It's actually playable right now, unlike the past 6 months. I mean, I wouldn't call this exactly playable, but I'm a type of person who knows how to have fun with anything I do. This game is a sick joke. You know that the concept is similar like in sport games. There's the phrases to keep in mind when you play a sports game: death before dishonor, meaning you would rather play sim and play right and take an L over cheesing and getting a W. And unfortunately, Iraqi, that puts you in the minority. They like too much arcade aspects of games. I definitely agree with that. And then I read about the ranking ladders. 100%, that's why most players, bro. I read that, and just give the actual boxers tools, stamina to punish spammers. See, a lot of people, this is why they don't need to focus on stamina, right? I'm giving out all the sauce here, so for all my swagger jackers who like to lurk in the stream and then go make videos after hearing my talking points, feel free to do it. But that's what we got, content dropping this week. So for the swagger jackers out there, pay close attention, take notes, get your composition notebooks out, and listen up closely. I forgot my train of thought after going on a tangent. Do you have to win consecutive fights to move up to gold? What is it really based on? You have to have someone who doesn't quit the match in order for you to move up. Chat, what was I talking about before I was about to go into that point? Just give the actual stamina. That's what it was. So for the swagger jackers, pay attention. Get your notebooks out, right? Pens and papers out. Get your crowns ready. It don't matter how much stamina you change, because the same damage that you do and flat-footed movement is the same damage that you do at 100%. So you can get a person's stamina as low as you want. It actually doesn't matter, because you're going to do the same damage. The first thing that they should do, and this has always been my philosophy, fix the defensive tools first. Blocking, slips, the weave modifier. You fix those aspects first. then you balance the speed of the punches. Once you do that, you'll know how to balance offense afterwards, because you need to make sure the defensive elements of the game work properly first. Then, when you link stamina and health together and scale it with damage properly, then you will know how to balance the game well offensively. But you got to do it defensively first. So my thing is, you don't need to really work on the stamina as of right now. Clip this and make a YouTube video. It's definitely going up, man. Like I said, we got content coming.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
The power doesn't decrease. That's my only issue with the stamina. The power doesn't decrease. Right. So that's a harder fix to do than actually fixing the defense. So everybody who's telling you to fix stamina right now, they don't know what they're talking about. Defense first, because that's what boxing is all about. Hit and not get hit. Then after you fix the defense, you will know how to fix the stamina. And then you can fix the damage afterwards. It's okay to have overbearing damage as of right now, because the damage may not be that bad after you fix the defensive tools. It may actually be in a really good spot, and they may not need to tweak it at all. Same thing with everybody asking for the drain, for the stamina drain to be high on power punches. If you could get away from the damn shots, you're not gonna care how many power punches somebody throws. How do I know? I play Fight Night Champion. So I already know for a fact, if you can get away from somebody throwing a shit ton of power shots, or you can defend what you see is coming at you, which is why you fix defense first, then the speed of the punches, then it doesn't matter how much stamina the power is taking. You got to be able to balance those elements first. So that's my solution and my fix for it. We need sliders. Sliders is not the answer. And games aren't as simple as just fixing sliding. Like, there's a lot of coding and things that go involved in stuff. That's why every time you see Steel City Interactive drop a patch, they'll drop a patch and then something else will break. It's not simple as just adding a slider in. Because when we played ESFL tournament on early access, the damage on 1.5 was incredibly too high.
We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face.
So everything isn't just as simple as a slider. Fix the game to work well in its base state first. You don't need sliders to fix that. That's an offline tool, not an online tool. So fix the game in one aspect and leave it broken in another.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So elements to fix first. Blocking and desync first. Those are the two elements that need to be taken care of. I need to be able to see what it is my opponent is throwing at me, and I need to be able to counteract that. That's what, this way when he's doing all these nonsense and he's just doing this and this from like random spots, I'm not gonna care. I really won't, because if I know if he keeps targeting high, right? And he keeps doing this and he keeps doing that like he's doing, and I'm simply blocking high. Miss, 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 miss. That will force him to have to mix it up. And if you can see a lot of the stuff that's coming at you, you're not just getting hit with ghost punching, then trust me, you won't care. Can I grab them? The clinch is not in the game right now. They have not found a way to implement the clinch without breaking the game. Loose movement is such a dope concept, I find. I agree. It's really good. I like the loose movement concept. And notice they didn't take that from any other game. That was still City being innovative. Stamina and punch damage is a better correlator. I'll be very happy with the game right now. I also agree, but you also aren't gonna like if somebody's just randomly throwing hooks at you. You don't see the hook that cooks you, and then you get knocked the fuck out. I don't understand how you have 2 years and you can't fix some of the minor things that comes with the boxing game. I'll tell you why, Black Superman. The reason that they haven't fixed some of the things that people are complaining about, because everybody calls this game a mobile game, or it looks like a PS2 game, or it looks like this. And presentation sells actually rather than mechanics. Presentation sells, mechanics calls you to invest. So if you want the game to be successful over a long point of time and not just a quick cash grab, you invest into the mechanics, make the game work well. If the game works well, then the fun is going to come and then you can fix the presentation second. But everybody was complaining about the punch animations, the block animations, the camera angle, and things like that. So they fixed the presentation, and now they're trying to fix the mechanics of the game now. And desync was handled at one point, not completely, but it was something it's been an ongoing challenge for them to fix. And you also got to keep in mind that this is their first game as well, so.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch.
And by the way, you got people complaining about the fighters walking out with no robes on and a fucking referee. So when everybody's crying about presentation, and that's what it's going to take to sell the game, it's a business first. That's what they're going to do. So as the community, we as a collective, even though, like I said, myself and others who make content are outliers, we as a collective are to blame for complaining about things that aren't really that relevant. Because right now, if the referee's standing over there in the corner, it's not going to stop Terrence Crawford from receiving this belt to ass. You know, it's not going to stop these ring demons from getting slayed. And you know what's funny? The main thing people be complaining about, the robes and the referee. When we talk about the robes, you skip the cutscene almost every goddamn time you go to the ring. So why do you care so much about the ropes? Even when you're doing your career mode, eventually you're going to want to get to that action. So you're out here worrying about a RNG element that you're going to sit here and not pay attention to in like 20 seconds. Or once you see it 2 times, you're going to be like, oh, wow, yeah. Now let's get this fight in, because you're not going to care. But yet, every comment section, no rules. Where's the referee at? Why does it look like a mobile game?
Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
So the same way we got for the same way the community is responsible for not knowing how to box, it's the same reason we get all these pluggers, etc., etc., etc. The community likes to act like they're innocent, but to be honest, they're the cause and the reason. The graphics do need to be updated, though. The graphics were just updated, and the graphics don't look terrible, but yet we're still talking about graphics on a game that don't work well. This is what I be talking about. Hitman, you just proved my point. I still play both PS2 and mobile games. When people say this game looks either of them, I just want them to go dust off that PS2 and boot it up again. The graphics have gotten worse. And if you think the graphics has gotten worse, I don't know what to say to you, man. I can't help you. But you're entitled to your opinion. It's just not an accurate one. Turn on motion blur and it looks better. Motion blur is on right now. For me, I can't take the spinning of the camera in the background. That's why I leave motion blur on.
It's like a game of jack. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He was in big trouble there, but looks like he's recovered.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Defense is not an option for these.
Can you use my boy Corolla next game? I got you, man. Shout out to the 199 super chat. Motherfuckers begging for the ref like the ref gonna do something other than stand there and do nothing. All the ref gonna do is watch you get your virtual ass knocked out and count you out. This dude thinks he knows everything. I don't have to know everything, but I know enough. What's good on Mars Jones? I don't care about a ref or robes, but you care about the graphics more than you care about the mechanics, because you're still talking about the graphics need to be improved.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I can't even measure when this guy is coming in correctly. Like, I can't properly see when he's trying to close the distance, because the game is desyncing. I'd rather be able to see him coming in and time him correctly than I care about the graphics.
Neither fighter willing to slow down.
We got a hater in the chat, a detractor. We always gonna have detractors, man. I suggest the graphics should be better. You assume I'm not for gameplay improvement. You don't know shit. Well, Hitman, this is the thing, right? And I'm not gonna get into an argument with you. This is what I just was talking about people bringing up things that are fucking irrelevant. When there are more things and more pressing issues. It's called prioritize and execute. So every time you sit here running your jaw in a comment section, a forum, a Discord about the goddamn graphics, they're gonna think that is a more pressing issue than the mechanics. This is why we have a game that doesn't work well. It doesn't play well. And that's the thing that's causing players to leave the game. Because we got guys like you in the comment section still bitching and crying about the graphics, when I just want to be able to see the punches that's coming at me. If you asked yourself and you thought for 2 seconds without trying to reply, to just argue just to argue, you will realize what I'm saying makes sense. But I can't help you see reason. It's called influence, exactly. So if I see you crying in a Steam review about the goddamn graphics, the developer and the 1,000 other feedback that they're gonna read through is gonna say, wow, man, the main thing these guys are worried about is the graphics. Bro, in real life, I would trash you, just being honest. I only play this because I box, but whatever. Now you see, now you're resorting to violence because you know what I'm saying makes sense and you can't back up your own argument. Now that's why you got banned. See? You can't come in here and just try to have like a opinion that don't make sense and not be able to back up your argument. Don't let us see you yap, Hitman. That's how you have that's how you cross the line in chat. See, there's always a dumbass that has to resort to violence because he can't back up his argument. When somebody getting cooked mentally, the first thing they want to do is bring up violence. Just showed his low intelligence. Dude, is embarrassing. Hitman, chill, bro. It's okay. That's why you got banned. You can go to another stream and complain. Yeah, I'm in that mood to talk about the game today. Got time today. Clock that T. That's a fact. He said he would trash you in IRL. That's what I said. He lost his composure because he couldn't run the argument. Let me run one for the people. Nah, I'm good, Wizzy. One thing I want to do is continue to try to climb. I'm trying to climb and talk to chat. And as a massive Bret Hart fan, I can't stand to do with that nickname. It had to be one. Who's your favorite Who's your favorite fighter in Undisputed? I'm really liking playing Leonard, but Kaylee Taylor is my favorite person to play with. I like a lot of the fighters in the women's division. I feel like the matches are way more. You need more skill to play in the women's division than you do in the men's division. Got him. Who's your favorite boxer in real life? Andre Ward. That's very common in the boxing community. Oh, just start complaint or start threatening somebody because you can't argue or have a debate. I agree. His feelings hurt, bro. Playing like he's someone's girl. Like, shut up, bro. That was a good one, that.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
He got clocked. Ward versus Hagler. Who wins? Ward.
His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
My biggest complaint is the lack of parry or catch and shoot. It's hard to be an infighter. Yeah, Kelly, I missed the catch and shoot feature. I was a monster with it.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger.
Crawford's legs are all over the place.
I think he got dropped. Oh, he surrendered.
Well, the corner
I didn't see much awards fights, but I hear he was him. He definitely was him.
They don't like that. Listen to those. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
Every time they patch the game radically changes, and I've been competitive every patch. The adaptation is boxing history shows Steel City doesn't know what they're doing with an update, so have fun. Sometimes they do. Sometimes, a lot of times they cook. They definitely do cook. I'm not going to sit here and say Steel City Interactive doesn't cook, because they have had a lot of patches where they've introduced some good elements to the game. It's just that the good elements that were in previously ends up breaking, or it gets removed, and then it gets kind of get lost in the sauce. So it sucks, but they're gonna. I really do feel like they're gonna get it together at some point. I really do. Finally, so why do you believe you need more skills to play in the women's division than the men's? I never heard that before, and I'm curious to hear your answer. A lot of a lot of this game is based on height and reach. A lot of the women's division are similar height and reach, right? 68, look, 68, 66, 66, 67, 68, 72, right? 64, 68. So most of the fighters are similar height and reach. And just their animations are a lot better than some of the men's animations. A lot of the fighters in the game are kind of broken in the men's division. For example, in heavyweight, let's take a look at heavyweight so I can kind of prove my point. There's nothing you can do with this. And if he decides to lean back, there's nothing you can do with this with the rest of the roster. There's nobody on this roster that is damn near 6'7". I mean 6'9". This is why this has always been like the closest matchup with 6'9" and 6'7", right? Everybody else is kind of on the shorter side. Now, you could go Larry Holmes and then he has the speed, but at the same time, most of the things that you need to do to win with Holmes is fucking cheese. So you have to exploit the game in order to try to be successful with a lot of the fighters in between the ratings difference, right? This guy is a fucking monster on the outside. Especially if there's no desync, you're gonna have a bad fucking day playing against Joe Calzaghe. When this guy gets on the inside and just keeps spamming left hook, you can't really do much, especially if he spams left hook and he mixes it well to the head and to the body. So there's not really much you can do. Frazier is low-key broken too. Yeah, Frazier could be broken, but then answer, lean back. How do you hit him? Pick Frazier, lean back. All I gotta do is lean back. So there's nothing you can, there's no answer to this guy. Unless the answer to this guy, ironically, is this guy. And they're the same fucking fighter. How do people use Ali? Slap hook. Constantly throwing the right hook. So you can't say, unless if the player's bad, right? Let's say you have Fight Night's Finest and a clone of Fight Night's Finest, right? If I pick David, right? Or I pick Eddie Hall and you pick Tyson Fury, and we're both similar skill, there is nothing I can do. However, if I pick Carissa Shields and you pick Katie Taylor, we can have a fight. Now, the dynamic between, I don't want to mess her name up, so I'm going to just say Cruz, and Shields has the speed over her. So there's a dynamic, that's when the dichotomy comes into play. But a lot of these other divisions is one or the other. What are your thoughts on the trait system? The traits could be better. Some of the traits don't make sense, and then other traits are just completely broken, right? And then people say it's the animations, but let's go to local real quick so I can continue explaining my thing. By the way, chat, we dropping gems today. Please like the stream. We're 40 away from the goal. Yeah, you can't be out here just not liking the stream. I need the likes, goddammit. All right. Let me see here, right? For example, right? For the longest time, it was Linares. Let's go to featherweight. It was Linares, Ryan Garcia, and Lomachenko, right? And Lomachenko isn't that good. But right now, if you want to be competitive, it's going to be Julio Cesar Chavez, or it's going to be Linares. You pick anybody else, you're probably getting cooked. And Vasili's actually decent at featherweight, but then you got to take this into lightweight, right? Which is the online aspect of this division. If you pick Ray Rob, it's over. It's done. The only person who can contest Ray Rob is Crawford. So it's either Ray Rob or Crawford. Now, if somebody's going to let you on the inside, right? And let's say there's no desync, because that's the only way to truly measure the skill, right? You have players in an offline scenario, right? No lag. It's player 1 and 2. You're both in person, right? If you pick Amir Khan and I pick Sugar Ray Robinson, you fucking lost. Unless if I get a flash. You can only combat Ray Rob for so long. His speed advantage, especially given his perk, which is going to end up fucking him, from round 6 onwards, recover 20% less stamina. So unless if you win 6 rounds and then play a perfect defensive fight, but the blocking in the game is cheeks, right? So now you can't defend anything that Ray Rob is going to do. Automatically in the second half, you get 2 skilled players, Ray Rob wins. So everything is matchup dependent. So sometimes you guys will say, Fight Night, what is the pick here? Or what is the what were you guys saying? The sleeper pick. There is no sleeper pick because there is no answer to him. Brud can make it interesting, but even then, Ray Rob is probably going to win. So if you sit here thinking I'm going to be the best Dalton Smith on the server, I don't care how many times you pick Dalton Smith, you could be the best. You can have crack timing. You can have an AI playing for you. You can be stockfish in chess, but for Undisputed, you're getting cooked every time by these two. Every time. Lucky is the power shots. I can't play southpaw, so it makes it basically with stats. It makes the rest of the roster invalid. I can't play southpaw, but if you can, Sergio's nasty in my opinion. The GOAT of the light, basically a welterweight, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying that Sergio is the welterweight king, right? That's what you're saying. Okay. Ray Rob. Oh, you wanna try to abuse the speed advantage of Sergio Martinez with his power hook to the body and his power hook to the head? Southpaw Terrence Crawford. Better stamina, more power, equal speed. And guess what? Longer reach. Oh, you want to take it to middleweight, right? Go middleweight. Joe Kawasaki? Who's the answer to Joe Kawasaki in here? Maybe Ray Rob? If Canelo gets on the inside, you're cooked. Because he can't fight you on the inside. So this creates a dichotomy, right? Now, I can't play Canelo well. I can't because I'm not really an inside kind of guy. I've always been a very technical. I'm a boxer puncher. I like to make adjustments, counter punch. That's my style, right? Not to say I can't mix it up, and it is definitely sweet on the inside. But what's the answer to these two? Especially if this guy starts cheesing. There is no answer. His chin is not as good as these guys. And these two, well, Kawasaki does anything Jones does better. And then don't get me started on Carl Froch with the jab straight spam. Jacobs is the goat of the middleweight division. Jacobs' jab is the only thing that's kind of carrying him because he has the lightly hand perks, which is the most cracked perk on the game. By the way, for the swagger jackers who like to take content ideas, make one on lightly hands. Any fighter that has lightly hands is fucking busted. So everybody's complaining about Jacobs' jab, right? All right, but when you take away Jacobs' jab and he can't really get on the inside, the only thing he's gonna do is he's gonna spam power hooks, right? But then you take away the one thing that he uses to be able to get on the inside. And you see that guarding stat? It's 85 guarding. So you know what I'm going to do if I'm a smart player? I'm going to spam the fuck out of your block. I'm going to block break the shit out of you. I'm going to pick Carl Froch, and I'm going to block break the shit out of you if I'm a spammer or I'm trying to play competition. Or I'm going to pick Joe Kawasaki, who also has a cracked-ass jab. He has the same jab animation. Right? They both have good jabs. And guess who's better? Kawasaki in every single aspect. So you could say Jacobs is good, but as soon as they take lightly hands from him and they take away his jab, he's nothing. I think every fighter in the game should still have like a little element of them that's broken. But there's other things like that's when balancing kind of comes into play. You take away Jacobs' jab, he's not going to be good. That's what happened to Amir Khan. Because if you guys remember during early access, Amir Khan at middleweight, it was him and Jacobs. They were actually pretty fucking good. You can, because of Lightland hands, Amir Khan was good. As soon as you took Lightland hands away from Amir Khan, he was shit. Nobody plays him anymore. So between the perks, the animations, and then the bad stats, it's too many dichotomies for you to want to pick a bad fighter. That's why I say when it comes to ranked, you have to be very careful with what you pick. You can't say I want to be best Kell Brook NA. I was having a fight with JMMA, right? Videos up on his channel. Excellent content creator. Shout out to Toon Squad, right? I picked Kell Brook and I end up going up against I'm just gonna ready up so I can show you guys this. Because of Jamie Munguia's where is he? Because I know this was it welterweight? Oh, here he is. Now mind you, Munguia has worse stats, but just because of his reach and his height, I could barely contest with Jay. His jab was too strong. There was nothing I can do besides sitting on the inside and just pray to God I could knock him down because his jab was way too good. I see Munguia's out here making Sugar Ray Leonard's look bad. Munguia can compete with Sugar Ray Leonard just because of his height and his reach. What's up, bro? What's good, D-man? Jacobs is nothing without Lightland hands. Exactly. He's nothing without... If you take away Lightland hands and you take away the good jab animation from Jacobs, he will not be competitive. He would not be competitively viable anymore. So if it was me, I would not touch Daniel Jacobs because in a long-term fight, he's gonna get destroyed. So that's why I said in terms of the division that requires the most skill, that is the middleweight. That is the women's division. The heights and the reaches are very similar, and there's always an interesting dynamic between these fights. That was a good fight. I don't know who you are. I like Chavez, but there's no reason to play him since Canelo's reaches more. Basically, same boxer. Yeah. What about Nigel Benn? Same thing with Nigel Benn, right? He also has a dynamic that makes him interesting. But Nigel Benn and Kell Brook are the standard of characters that are well balanced, in my opinion. It ain't sweet with Nigel, don't get me wrong. Y'all always hear me talking about I was best. I literally had an account on early access called Best Nigel NA, and I was like 40-2. I love playing Nigel Benn. And during the beta, you can take Nigel Benn and you can actually beat Roy Jones a lot of the times. I've really enjoyed playing Nigel Benn. But Nigel Benn also has, I think it's the bomber trait, right? Increase the damage of power punch straight thrown to the head, and increase flash knockdown chance on power punches. And then increase the damage of uppercuts thrown to the head with jawbreaker, right? So these are all traits that make him viable in some sense. But if you play against a Joe Calzaghe who's going to actually manage his distance well, there's no desync, cooked. Oh, you're talking about when I fought JMMA. Yeah, it was a great fight because Jay knows how to box. Do you think the solution for this besides the desync is tracking? I feel like if we could avoid punches easier, it wouldn't be as much of an issue. Tracking is one of the things that need to be fixed along with desync, but the defensive tools need to be buffed. Take away the block meter. Force players to have to block in the correct directions. I'm not saying every punch has to land, right? But you also have to fix that. You need to fix slipping, and you need to fix the frames on the weave modifier. All these things are things that need to be fixed in order for the game to be viable. Then we can worry about offense afterwards. So I hope that answered you guys' question about why I think the women's division is the most skilled. Oh, by the way, too, I forgot to mention this. Even though overall wise, Usyk is 91, his reach makes it so that he can't contend with this guy. Or this guy. Do you think they will remove the block meter? Probably not. They should, but like I said, I don't know if people will listen to me or not. I see they took the clinch out of the game as well. The clinch was broken. I remember I was playing Loso in the ESFL tournament, and we was playing on Parasec instead of using the actual online servers so that we'll have less desync. I was cooking the shit out of Loso. All of a sudden, he started coming back because he was taking time to clinch and then throw punches afterwards. So that's why it was taken out. There was a cheese that you can do with the clinch. Chavez uses combinations on the inside for massive damage. He also takes body damage better than Canelo, although his chin is weaker. Cool, but like I said, Chavez, right? Chavez is great. Chavez is great. Let's go back to that division. I like Chavez in this game. Ray Robb. Terrence Crawford. Ray Leonard. Canelo. Nothing you can do about that. Is the game worth the $60? I think it is. It's a very fun game to play. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed as of right now, but I believe that. Yo, what's that? Point on certain matchups and all about. I was saying that what I would hope the game's goal would be, if I decide I want to be the best fucking Dalton Smith NA, and you pick Canelo, at some point, I will hope I would be able to overcome you with my skill as a player using Dalton Smith, even if you want to use Canelo. My problem is not being able to sit in front of someone and avoid what they throw so I can counter. Yeah, it's because it's called desync. So, and the blocking isn't as good as it should be. And people are going to just lean back spam the entire time, and there's not really much you can do to it. And then you can't always see the punches that are coming at you. And certain times when you're targeting areas that should be exposed and you're throwing the correct shots, the punches may not land. So it is a targeting issue, it's a desync issue, and it's also a blocking issue. Like the stream, by the way, chat. We're close to 100. Eddie Hall is the best fighter in the game for sure. I agree. Eddie Hall is the Butterbean of this game because Butterbean was the best fighter in Fight Night Champion. What about him next? Canelo going right. Sorry, I don't know these motherfuckers. I don't know what you mean. Maybe you're talking about Sergio. I believe position is important, like picking your shots on the right time. I'm 4-0 against Wilder spammers using Usyk. As you go up in the rank, you're going to realize you may be getting away with stuff against a scrub, and then you're going to find that guy who doesn't give a fuck. And he's gonna make your life a living hell. So just give yourself more time with the game. Oh, the Corolla. Thank you, Momo. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and do that quick fight. What is your favorite thing about the game currently? Definitely not doing ranked. What is my favorite thing about the game right now? The women's division. My favorite thing about the game. I think he's in lightweight. I'm Silver 3 as well. It's about patience and playing mind games. Pressing that button during break plays a factor. You can see the frustration on each player. Look, come on, chat. We got 106 in here. We've been dropping gems, man. Like the stream, please.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham.
It's definitely a skill issue if you think somebody's better than Eddie Hall. Oh God, 8-28. Let me sub gang. Hey, I appreciate that, Extinct.
This bout is scheduled.
These two have certainly talked to We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
All right, let's see what this. Yo, why does Corolla head so fucking big? I feel bad. Look at him. He's trying to use the ducks and stuff.
Linares has beaten Corolla twice before on points. He says this time he wants to knock Anthony out.
He said he beat me once, he won't beat me a second time. Now we're on the third time. Linares had beat Corolla twice. The third time, what has he learned by the last 2 losses? There's no way he's taking this fight if he hasn't got a blueprint to beat him.
Oh God, I hit him with something. Oh God, come here. Got him. Sleep him. I'm trying Max Payne.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you still want to fight?
I can see that you have good position, fam, and good placement on your punches. Yeah, man, this is what I do. This is what I do, man. Oh God. Oh boy. Block. 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 Oh, I blocked low too. You got it back in blood, chat.
3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
I don't know who's got the advantage here.
Whew. All right. Hit me with that night quill.
And here we go. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round.
Imagine I get flashed by 8 and 28.
They gotta think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They gotta be smart.
Woo. Hold up.
Good hook to the body.
Huh.
Swing and a miss with that hook.
Oh, come on. Come on in.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
It's so hot, so heat.
Ooh, okay. Is it me or the guy you using has insane size? I think his head is just big as shit. Like
4, 5. Can you continue?
people were picking Chavez trying to fight from the outside. You can't blame them, Crazy Six. It's an outside game.
The halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round.
He hit me in the body.
Up on his feet, and now he's ready to engage.
Ah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some
Woo.
fighters, it makes them angry.
Got him.
Linares is in some serious trouble. No, Jorge Linares in cobwebs now.
Oh God.
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense.
No way. He survived, chat.
They got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defend.
We entered a
Oh,
5 to 10
oh,
seconds here.
oh,
Pretty
ah.
dominant display. Hatchet, but his way
There we go.
rocked.
Have you been playing Sparking Zero? I haven't, man. I've been too busy grinding content and working. There's a creative way to cut the ring.
Fell to start the round.
Is to use the moving left hook. Yeah, man. You're noticing my sauce. Oh God, how did I not cook him? Should have sent him to the realm.
Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble.
Got him. Bro, your cam is blocking the fighter's name. Here, I'll turn it off for a second. Oh, never mind. I can't. It's on my other monitor. It's Anthony Corolla or something like that. Who you got, Holloway versus Tapori? Oh, easy, Holloway, man.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put it down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. And then try to do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Oh, he's hurt.
And they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back.
I don't know why it looked like he was just dropping his hands the whole time. Got him. And the stun animations are so stupid. I understand what they're trying to do with the stun animations, and I think it's a good idea. They just need to fine tune it. Doesn't need to be anything where you. Was I a top 100 player in UFC 5? No, I was on Fight Night in Undisputed though.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've.
Holloway might be KO'd for the first time, but I'm a casual. Nah, there's no way Holloway gets. There's no way Holloway loses that. I want to see Holloway win and then retire, man. Take the belt and just be like, I'm done. Peace out. So for the person asking for the Anthony Corolla fight, there you go. All right, chat. Got the last 30 minutes of the stream, and we're close to the stream goal. Please like the stream, chat. Please, 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 please. We need 100, man. And I know some of y'all lurking and may not really be near your monitor, but if you could hit the like button, that'd be great. I'm out, y'all. All right, Sean James. Thanks, man. Max is 32, finest. I know, but Max has done so much. You know what I mean? He's done so much that I don't like. Max is a guaranteed Hall of Famer, so that's why I'm like, I want to see him win, get the belt, and then just be done. Is that selfish of me, chat? How long are you gonna stream for? What time is it? I'm streaming for the next 24 minutes. But I really need to get to the 100 likes. So one thing I fail other fighters to utilize is attacking Max in the body. One thing, Tapori is not gonna. See, Max is not just gonna let you walk in for free though. You know what I'm saying? So, Blood, I just got here. It's all right, man. Listen, if you subscribe, we stream all the time, man, for long periods of time. I did a whole 24-hour stream. So, you're definitely gonna get some. Stick around, subscribe to the channel, man, or become a channel member even. We need some channel member goals, right? Join Sim Academy. Link is in the description. All right, let's see how this guy cooks. Oh, yeah. My Leonard about to go crazy. Fedor is 6'6". My boy, the Tower. I hope they get Thomas Hearns, man. There we go. Yes, sir. This is looking like it's gonna be a good one, chat. Okay, look at the mix up with the hooks. Oh, I know y'all saw that. Woo! Oh, God. Got him. Finest, they took out the block meter. Do you believe that widens the skill gap and lower rated characters will have an increased chance to win against higher rated characters due to not being able to block break? It would help, but they have to balance the punch speed as well because the punch speed right now is too high. desync, block meter, and punch speed balance will make it, and defensive options. So slips, the punch modifier, all those things, the head movement modifier, excuse me, that will help make it so that you can combat larger characters that are faster. Because most of the time too, when you have a counter opportunity using a lower rated fighter, the offensive fighter with the higher punch speed can still interrupt your counter in the middle of you throwing the punch, because the hand speed would be entirely too high. So what do you rank Undisputed? I don't think it's a good time to rate the game until after we get the December update. Then we can kind of truly see where the game is at. I said this before in a previous video. It's like games should not be rated so quickly within like a couple of days of it coming out, or even a week. Especially since most titles that drop aren't complete anyway. The best time to rate a game is after you give it some time to digest. It's the same thing as if you was listening to a music album, right? People who come out and just try to give like a first listen and then say that, oh, this album is this based on the first listen, and then do a whole review and then say this album is an 8 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 or it's a classic. You won't know until you give it like a month or two, and then, you know, you can really digest the album and appreciate the lyricism, appreciate the beat, you know. Then you can tell if you really enjoy it or not. But I think the game is really fun and it's worth investing in, and it's seeing what they can do with it in the long haul. Do you think the sparring the CPU is good practice? I think if you play the computer on Undisputed difficulty, because it's so hard to deal with in terms of its power and its speed and its ability to tank damage, it will help force you to learn how to box, for sure. Unless if you just going in there with the intention to power spam hook the computer, you should be able to learn a couple of things. Also, if you're subscribed to this channel, you'll learn even faster. So what I'm hearing is the hand speed and reach is broken. I don't think the reach is as broken as the hand speed, because the defensive options should allow you to overcome the offensive options if you play it smart. Do you think that Undisputed has a good overall rating system, or do you think they have a lot of people too low/high? Definitely too low and too high. There's a lot of fighters that should be a lot stronger, or some of the ratings are like, what Coke? When did you pick up that credit card, and did you cut that line of Coke correctly? Like, that's what I think personally. Some of these ratings are absolutely abysmal. Good points. I agree with that, especially when you look at the speed of the southpaws like Sergio Martinez and some of the other higher rated characters. I don't hate the speed of the southpaws, if I'm honest. Like, I don't mind that. Like I said, it's still a game, and there's certain aspects of it that should be fun to play with. And I personally have a lot of fun playing with southpaw fighters, but they also don't usually hit as hard, and they usually have higher stamina drain on their punches. Obviously, you know you wanted to get that. My bad. I had to lock in for a second because he was doing that bullshit. But I like the animations of them. The speed can definitely be toned down. Let's be realistic, but it's fun. It's fun using them. Somebody said they're 6-4, I guess, in the rank. Bam being 84 is ridiculous. Bam is fun to play though. His animations are fire. Got him. I hope the devs watch this stream. Hello, you dropping some gems. It's what I do, man. The stream is going up with the sole purpose of that, so that they can see these goddamn pluggers turning the game off. Another plugger sent to the realm, chat. Straight to the realm. Straight to the realm. They said the finals, you're not gonna get your 30 points. Finals, what are your thoughts on this game getting scorched earth hate on Reddit? Reddit sometimes gives good opinions and sometimes it don't. So people are allowed to feel how they feel, and I think Reddit is a good place to. I'm not saying nobody can't feel how they feel about the game, right? Because my outlook on the game is not the same as everybody else's. People are gonna think how they think about certain things, and I'm not here to tell them they can't think about it that way. Chat, we need 10 likes, man. 10 likes on the stream. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so. So would you rather faster hand speed, less reach, or more reach and hand speed? What did J. Cole say? Why would I choose between this one or that one when I know that I can have both? Fix both. I'm not choosing between the two. Fix it. Fix the game correctly. I rather have a balance between the two. 10 likes, chat. 10 likes. Daniel Jacobs should have been higher rated. He was a great fighter. I agree. I think Jacobs deserves, like, prime Jacobs, especially, like, maybe I'm biased because I'm from Brooklyn. 88. How is Sugar Ray Leonard at 87? They hating. I think they fixed him at middleweight. He should also be at 90 there. Deontay Wilder being rated 87 is crazy. How is he better than Riddick Bowe? Well, you gotta remember, Riddick Bowe was Deontay Wilder was starching people for a long time, and he did become champion. And then after what was that fight that he had with the dude with the dreads, the black dude, Stavern? He really wasn't the same after that. I didn't mean to fix the game, but to use like you have versus the other. What would you rather be? I prefer reach advantage over speed. Because like I said, I like to fight on the outside. Anybody can starch bums. Hey, man, he put Tyson Fury down. He almost killed that man.
All right, I went over. Let's do it.
He will quit like all hope. No, let's not say that. You never know. Or he's on Wi-Fi, chat. I heard him bad. He's ready to go. Ooh. Didn't fall for the trap. Ooh. My bad, I'm locking in. Got him. Got lucky. I'm gonna send him to the realm. 7 more likes, chat. We need 7 likes. I'm glad Mike Tyson not in this. He would have too much power if Wilder's like this. I don't hate the. Okay, a lot of people gonna hate me for this. I don't mind Wilder having that starching power. Is it a little bit too much? I agree. But he should be able to flatline your ass with that right hand. It should just be really difficult to land.
Let's go.
You know, people talking shit about Sean Porter, but he gave Keith Thurman a real tough fight. And he was outboxing Crawford before he got finished. So, Sean's only lost to like top tier competition, man. And he's been competitive in every fight that he's had. You can never say that you got in the ring with Sean Porter and it was sweet. And yes, if you ask me, I am a big Sean Porter fan. Sean Porter is 84 overall, not even close to those guys' ratings. We better still be getting our matches later. Ike, how you coming here just being disrespectful like that? You in here threatening me, dog? You think because you got a wrench that you tough? Yeah. Whew. The boy off me. I was so lost when you said wrench. Facts, AB dropped him and he still lost. Sean Porter is a true machine. I think he deserves to be higher, personally. But Sean doesn't have the skills of a Raylan or any other top all-time greats. You can't say he doesn't have the skills. Sometimes he just rushes work. And he is a champion. He deserves to be higher than 84. When you competitive against everybody you fight, that means your skills is up there. It's just in a different kind of way. It's because you see it in a rough house kind of way that maybe you could say he doesn't look like that. Kelberg was a dog out Walter before he fought Triple G. And that fight was close. And arguably some people could say that Sean won. I'd like to see Sean at like an 88, 87. Friend, why do you think they don't have Inoue Pacquiao or other legends in the game like in Fight Night? Because they're a smaller company. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get their chi together. But they already have a lot of great fighters in the game, so I'm not hating on the roster as it is. I think the roster is actually pretty good. Finest, I played Champion recently, and holy shit, it feels sluggish. Hey, man. Like I said, I can't force these guys to feel reason or see reason. But you probably get what I'm saying now. Undisputed is a better game. Why didn't Fight Night Champion have Larry Holmes? Why didn't Fight Night Champion have a whole bunch of? Why didn't they have Terrence Crawford and all these other fighters? Right? Come on, man. They gotta drop them slowly. More money for them in the long run. Dexter Lawrence is gonna retire as the second greatest giant to ever live. Dexter Lawrence be putting in that work, but he needs more time. There's a lot of giants he gotta overcome. he don't have the same amount of time with them, but I can see it. He's on his way. You got me that time. I ain't gonna cap. Fight Night don't got tank. Come on, bro. Trash game. Y'all hilarious, man. Is it worth it to get the game if you just a career mode player? Somebody else in chat can answer that better because I haven't played career mode yet. Somebody what an expert somebody in Sim Academy who's an expert with career mode, can y'all answer that question for bro? He's an over straight hand? Bro, straight hand's been doing that shit forever. That's it's too soon, bro. It's too soon. Straight hand and OC? Come on, man. Saying you asking for a lot. Justin Tuck? Come on, man. Like you I know he's having a fantastic season. Trust me, I love Big Dexter Lawrence, but we gotta watch our mouth when it comes to the greats. Couldn't even see because his big ass head over here. God. It was just the same thing over and over again. It can implement it because Joe Frazier has the leap and left hook, so it's another reason he doesn't have it. How do you feel about not being able to do leap and uppercuts like Prime Boy? I'm worried about not being able to block with Prime Boy. Okay? I'm worried that when I put my hands up in the Philly show with any fighter, it don't look right. So we can worry about Roy's kangaroo punching afterwards, you know? Yeah, it's definitely fun for casual play though, for sure. I'm doing too much in terms of trying to knock this guy out. Let's just box. The knockdown coming comes. Oh boy, if that hook would have landed right there. Anybody see the cards in that round? I don't know who's winning. Oh God, he's pulling away, chat. All right, we need a knockout. Oh God, the desync is going nuts. Woo! Got him. All right, that ties it up. Where's Javante? Where's Spence? Damn, somebody hit that crazy. Somebody hit him with that. Somebody hit him with that hammer in the chat. Told you we had to get it done though. There we go. We y'all got Bilal Muhammad or Shavkat? Shavkat. He had us in the first half, I ain't gonna lie. But he just stepped it up, but then he got caught. And he took his L like a man. Respect. I'm trying to get into the questions that for real matter. Who's being Kamigawa 101? Let's be. It makes me want to do another match, but I think we're done, chat. All right, shout out to everybody who liked the stream, for real, for real. I'm thinking about doing one more. Chat, we trying to do one more or what's up? What we thinking, chat? One more? He's gonna finish the season with like 10 plus sacks as a nose tackle. Yeah, he will. That's what I'm saying. It's not. He's got to continue this type of thing up. 30-7 do look nice. It should be a lot higher if all these pluggers were getting what they deserve. Might as well do one more fight night. Tekken can wait. How you know? How you knew? I think we answered anything though. It's not. You don't have to keep your health in check and sign fates. And all that. Fighting CPU is way different from fighting online. I agree. All right, chat. We said everybody's saying one more. Have a blessed night. Go in. All right. Come on, Richard. We're going to get the dubbing. I need one more, chat. Hopefully this guy's not a plugger. We ain't used the quote yet, chat. Let's use the quote. W likes. Let's go, chat. Hey. Just for the chat getting us to 100 likes, we hit the stream goal. We might as well, man. Might as well. I'm over here sweating like a Baptist preacher underneath this hoodie. We here for one more. One more versus Wilder. Y'all. Listen, man, I ain't Pride. I gotta be honest. Shout out to my boy Pride, but I ain't Pride. I ain't Wilder hunting. Y'all. See, Pride is a little different up here. You know what I'm saying? He be in there looking for him, but I ain't like that.
My name is Todd Grisham.
They said fight night. You not built like that. So you right.
About time too.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Introducing first Clarissa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 6.
All right, Wolf Speedy. Let me see if the speed is really there. See if we can get a clean match in with the Guo. Guo on Guo action. Double cheeked up on a Monday night. The light just right. But I'm not a rapper though. Should have used George Davey. You sold. You should have said that. Nat, if you was paying attention. Instead of downloading only file mega files, we want to be in this position. We might be using George Davey.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring.
That jab looking crispy.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from
She has some of the cleanest gear in the game when you see it firsthand. Oh, she definitely does. Look at them braids too. First it got the straight back, so you know what time it is. Oh God. Oh man. Alright, we about to start throwing them things.
It's bombs away. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the
Hold that.
the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other.
Hold that.
No one dare do anything out of turn.
I like that. Come here.
She catches and counters. They won't give us a second to catch our breath.
You backing up, chat. It means it's sweet. It's looking a little sweet on that inside. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'll push me off too. Big body coming through. My goal better than your goal. Ah! Told you my goal better than your goal. Reads. The reads. We in here, chat. What's good, Unfadeable? We running that Carissa fade right now.
What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8.
All right, chat. We back in there. Back on the inside.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up?
She came out with that power. She said it ain't sweet.
That's a heavy knockdown. How are they gonna come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again. Get them back on point again.
Just touch it with the jab. Touch. Touch to the body.
Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes. to
Okay.
get your head clear.
Okay. Touch to the body.
When you're
Okay.
fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you...
Yeah, she ran right into that right hand. I like that.
Understand what you're saying, but you've got
I
to
said, I like that. I like it too, baby. Come here. Ah! Ooh, boy, if y'all don't, oh God.
Just misses with the right uppercut.
I ain't backing up though. I'm right here. Show me something.
Nobody home with that hook.
Show me something. Okay.
There's a counter.
Show me something. I still ain't backing up though. I'll push her off me too. I'm right in that pocket.
Completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that. Then react then. I know it's hard to...
Oh God. Still ain't backing up. I'm right there in the pocket. Nah.
I thought that
Nah.
was gonna be a knockdown at least.
Sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
Oh God, the block's done. Oh, okay, now I'm backing up. You got it. Get off me. I lied. Ah!
Clarissa Shields just got
All right. Oh God, no. Ah, whoa. Is this game worth it? I'm trying to make it worth it. God damn it. Get up, Carissa. Where the smelling salts at? Come back to me, please. I've been trying to get to find the women's division for a minute. Gotta be patient, man. Everybody want to play with the GOAT. This is definitely the last fight of the stream. All right, she rung our bell, but you know it's Carissa on Carissa action. I dropped her. She said it ain't sweet. She right back. Ah! All right.
Let's see how she does here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like
Ah!
that. Now
We'll
it's
take
down
that.
to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are
Do
going
the
to
do the these do the what? Do the desync. We carry on, man. Okay. Ah! Ah! There we go. There we go. Even look at it. Carissa's defense so tight, bro. She even went down with the hands like that. Still covering. Like, how long did it take the download? Like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene.
She's so defensively sound, bro.
Won't stay down.
What resilience
Uh-huh.
to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back
Ah!
in the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think she knows
All right.
she's losing this round.
There's a lot of
Step out. Let me step out. Let me step out. Hold on. Take her for that walk around the park, Finest. You don't gotta be there.
Being second place, you've got to change the habit. You've got to change something because otherwise, why should it change?
About to hit her with the chill out. Chill out. Hold that.
Tried to score with a jab.
Ugh. She don't want to trade with you. She don't want to trade with you, GOAT. She don't want to trade with you. We eat those. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't move. God damn it. I couldn't move. I couldn't move. Chat, did y'all see a taunt? I think I saw a taunt. All right. This game is better than UFC? Of course.
Well, if this trainer has a
All right.
and there's the bell.
Did they remove Ryan Garcia? What?
Beginning of the end after
All right, chat. She got to get cooked then. We down by 1 point.
Idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that?
Oh, God. I can't see. Ah!
Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Cracked her. Look. Look at this little hook spamming. Yeah, throw it again. Throw it again. Throw it again. Ah! Oh, it's not letting me cook.
big shots.
God damn it. Ah! There it is.
Careful though.
Yeah. Stop playing with Big Quote. I'm right there in that pocket.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing. Marissa Shields just got clipped.
Stop playing with me. Come here. Ah, come here. God damn it.
With the halfway
Game, no.
had their moments, still could go either way. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What
On her goddamn bike. Look. Ugh.
How are they going to get through this? Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
She on her bike. Oh God.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard.
Oh God. Ah! No!
Missing with
Get,
that right hook.
let me throw, please. Wait, who's countering who? Hold that. I'm countering her. Oh, the round's over. Fuck.
Decided 3 minutes. We just saw
Fighting with full motion right now. Listen, man, I'm trying to get in there. Coach is telling her to turn around the clock. I'm in there. I'm like a pit bull, man. We in there. Show me something.
punching.
Ah! Got her! The reads! I joined the stream and bro was screaming. Listen, man, you know how I get when I play with my baby Carissa. Stop playing with me, dog. That's Carissa NA. Stop playing with the quote. Pick the quote like I can't get busy with the quote.
Victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is Todd.
And he took the L like a man. And we moved up the rankings, chat. In the Silver 2 we go. God damn. Listen, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I know we had some debates, but that was a good fight to end it on a little bit of entertainment to go out. Shout out to the quote. Shout out to the super chats that we got, and shout out to everybody for liking the stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But unfortunately, we must part ways now, chat. So do me a favor. Jab the like button in his face on the way out. And I'll catch you girls and guys next time, as Arachna would say.